Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Paulina's Kitchen Canada. Today I'm going to show you how I cook my pork chops. I have here 2 pork chops marinated overnight. I have here 1 whole white sweet onions sliced into rings and 5 cloves of garlic minced and some brown mushrooms. I have here 2 pork chops that I've marinated overnight with salt and pepper, 1/4 cup red wine, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 1 tablespoon garlic powder, rosemary and thyme powder. You can also use rice wine or any cooking wine if red wine is not available. It's just for flavoring and tenderizing the meat. I will now drain out the pork chops and drain from the marinade, but I will reserve the marinade for later. In a medium heat pan, I will add 1 tablespoon olive oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. Let the butter melt and swirl like this. So it will cover the bottom of the pan. Always combine cooking oil with butter unless you use clarified butter. I will sear or cook the chops for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Turn them over for another 3 minutes, then turn on the sides to sear until browned and the fat are melted. It will look burned, but it's not. It's just charred from the butter. The milk part of the butter gets burned easily, so next time I better use the clarified butter. I will now put the pork chops aside, and in the meantime I have here medium heat pan again, and I will add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil or olive oil and about 1/2 teaspoon of butter. I will now add the sliced onions and saute until it gets caramelized for about 5 to 8 minutes. I will take out the caramelized onions and set it aside until I need it later. In the same pan, I will add the sliced mushrooms to saute until they get soft and browned. Here I'm adding 1 more tablespoon of olive oil to cook up the mushrooms into golden brown. And while cooking the mushroom, I will add 1 teaspoon of olive oil in the middle, then add the minced garlic and continue stirring until the garlic releases its aroma and flavor. I will add about 1 teaspoon of herbs. I will now add 2 cups of regular fresh cow milk, then 1/2 cup of milk cream or evaporated milk. I will add 1 tablespoon of dried parsley flakes and some ground pepper later. Keep on stirring and bring it to a boil. Put the lid on to simmer, then add 1 tablespoon of corn flour mixed with cold water and keep on stirring until you get the right consistency. This consistency is getting too thick now, so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of milk cream or evaporated milk. I will continue stirring until I find the perfect consistency of this sauce. The sauce still looked too thick, so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of fresh or regular milk to thin the sauce. Continue stirring, and it looks like I have achieved the desired consistency. Make sure to taste but do not add salt, as I'm going to mix this sauce with the marinade, which contains soy sauce and salt. The taste of the herbs are just perfect right now. Here I am adding 1 teaspoon of olive oil. I will bring this marinade to a boil, then add the 2 pork chops that I cooked earlier. I will put the lid on to simmer for about 2 to 3 minutes. The reason I'm doing this is to cook the alcohol from the red wine and also to allow the marinade to get infused into the pork chops. I will now take the pork chops out, and this is how it looks like, perfectly cooked. And now I'm going to add the cooked mushrooms that I cooked earlier into the marinade here, and keep on stirring. I will mix it thoroughly, and you will notice that the color is somewhat reddish, but it's just because of the red wine. What I'm doing here is to incorporate all the flavors together, and now I will transfer it to a bowl and set aside for later. This mushroom sauce is just the right consistency. It's smooth, silky, and tasty. The mushrooms are tender and not mushy. This sauce, if you have leftovers, can be converted into mushroom soup. Just add more milk and chicken stock. It's plating time. On a serving plate, I will spread some of the mushroom sauce at the bottom. I will place the 2 pork chops just like this, then add more of the sauce on top. I will take the caramelized onions that was cooked earlier, then place on top of the pork chops as well, just like this. I will add some slices of apples that I cooked earlier. I used fresh apples, sliced, then sprinkled cinnamon powder, then microwave for 2 minutes on high. Cooked apples are really perfect to pair with pork chops or roast pork. This is going to be super delicious, and I can't wait to have them for supper. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas with your loved ones, friends, and families. I had a good Christmas with my friend, and I ate lots of cookies and chocolates. Finally, I will decorate the plate with cilantro greens. So this is how I cook my pork chops. Let me know how you cook yours at the comment section. I hope you're all having a good time. Give this pork recipe a big thumbs up, leave a message or smiley face. That will make me very happy. And please help support this channel to grow by subscribing for free. Turn on the notification bell to get first-hand access to my newly published videos every week. If you have chronic illness like me, this is perfect for you. You can follow my recipes that I eat regularly for the last 23 years, and you'll be doing well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Until next time, enjoy the Christmas holidays and see you in 2023.